Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope your Sunday's going good. Today's video is going to be kind of like a flea market slash Dollar Tree slash Five Below slash just wherever I found it. It's going to be all about Hot Wheels and Matchbox today. So I've got a bunch of bags off to my right here that I'm just going to randomly pull vehicles out of and show you guys what I've been picking up lately. Plus, I've been needing to do a little tidying up, and these have been kind of taking up a little bit of room. So we're going to start off with some Hot Wheels here real quick. And I will have the video out later this evening, later this afternoon, of the rules for the 500 sub giveaway. So we'll get that. I know you guys have been waiting on that, so thank you for your patience on that. And again, I hope you guys really like the new look here. Just kind of clean things up a little bit, add a little bit of theme to it. But go ahead, we're going to start with some Hot Wheels here. 86 Monte Carlo. Of course, this is the notchback, not the fastback that was raced in the Cup Series. The notchback was raced, but the fastback is what was raced, not that notchback. Next up is a McLaren Senna. I'm guessing that was named after the late Ayrton Senna, Formula One driver, killed in Imola, Italy in 1994 at Tamburello Corna. Next up, we have an 84 Pontiac Firebird. I apologize if I've had some of these on before, but I just see stuff, I like it, I buy it. And one of the reasons I really like this red Firebird, this was used as the pace car in NASCAR almost exclusively for several years in the mid and late 80s. Next up, we have a 96 Chevrolet Impala SS. I just like some of the regular looking cars. I'll have a few oddball ones that I think you guys might like. Well, kind of like this one. It's for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, of course now 2021, but it represents surfing. So there you see there's 10 in the set. I've got about 6 in this set. I don't know which ones that I have, but still a neat little item there. Excuse me, had to just make an adjustment on a couple things off screen. I'll save that one for later. May have shown this one in a previous video, but it's a 2010 Pro Stock Camaro. Really like that one. Of course, you see the wheelie bars there on the back, and the not the blower, but the scoop, or whatever you want to call that. I'm sure it has some technical name. These ones have little strings on them, so I know I picked them up at the flea market. But another Tokyo one. This one is for Karate. What's that say? Yeah, Karate Kumite, I guess. 2000 GT Toyota. Very nice. The next one also come from, and this is kind of a variation car, the Porsche 917 LH. Remember these kind of racing in the old IMSA GTP, Camel GTP series. Of course, GTP stood for Grand Touring Prototype. They actually ran 4 divisions: GTP, Camel Lights, GTO, and GTU. GTO is GTO over, and GTU is GTU under. Next up, we have Hot Wheels with a that's very difficult to read, 2018 Copa Camaro SS. Very nice, very sleek looking. Oops. Then we have a Rip Rod, part of the Hot Wheels Dream Garage. Always like these little, just unique ones. They're not too entirely crazy, but they are things that you will see at car shows occasionally, in the rat rod rooms, if you will. Next up, we have a 76 Greenwood Corvette. Not sure what it represents, but it's a race-style car. There you see Hot Wheels Race Day. Represents some form of racing, so therefore it's going to be in our little victory lane there. We have in another one from the Rod Squad. This one's called an 8 Crate. Of course, it's not sure what its make and model is. Not really represented, so it's just kind of a generic looking car, but very classy looking as well. I really like it. Classic looking. Next up, Subaru 98 Subaru Impreza 22B STI version. I believe we've had this one before. Maybe not this color. I know somebody corrected me on what I said it was. I may have said 228, but I believe it's 22B. Next, we have an 89 Porsche 944 Turbo. Really don't like gold cars. This one just caught my eye. I just really liked it. Thought it was a really sharp-looking vehicle. So go ahead and add that to our collection of Not sure what we're going to do with that. Got several more to go through here. So it's going to be probably a 10-minute video. We'll try to keep it under. But if we go a little over, it is what it is. Next up is a 42 Willys MB Jeep. So I thought that was kind of unique looking. Of course, as a Jeep Wrangler owner, I do like the history behind all the Jeep lineage. Next up, 64 Corvette Stingray. Who doesn't like Corvettes? Especially in their classic days. They're the infancy of the Corvettes. Very sleek looking vehicle. Try to get these condensed as best we can. Next up is from Hot Wheels Screen Time, Ion Motors Thresher. So, very nice looking vehicle. There you see Fast and the Furious. I couldn't remember what movie that was from. So, if it was Fast and Furious, Gone in 60 Seconds, what have you. Of course, Batman, I'm very familiar with this. We have a gold Batmobile. That one's really sharp looking. Though I'm not really a fan of the Batman series, just never really got into it. I've watched some of the, some of the cartoons and some of the movies and so forth. Don't really get into hardcore collecting and such like a lot of folks do, but once in a while I'll see something like that and I'll snatch up. Next up, we have a 2018 Bentley Continental GT3. This one's really nice looking. Reminds me of the V8 supercars that they race in Australia, or the World Rally Cup cars that they race all over the world. Next is a 90 Acura NSX, and it looks like it's just based off of a generic racetrack. It says Rayula Circuit. Never really looked that one up, but it does look like a pace car. Really do like this one. So it will, it's just going to go in that row for now. We have two 2010 Chevy Impalas. So it's just kind of a generic race car, their take on a NASCAR Cup car at the time, I'm sure. Just has a very, very, like I say, a generic feel. So that way I'm sure they wouldn't get hit on any licensing hits or violating any sort of agreements. Really like this one. We're getting a little crowded here, so we may call it a video here in a few minutes. 48 Ford, what's that say, F1. So very nice. Really like these old style pickup trucks. All the contours, the body lines. Those trucks and cars back in that day had a lot of character. Next up, we're coming up to a 99 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. Again, it's a gold vehicle. I don't dig these very much, but I did like the body. It's a very suburban looking vehicle, something you definitely see all over suburban America, just typical pickup truck. So really like that one a lot. Next, from Tokyo Swimming, we have an Velocita. Of course, it's just one of their fabricated cars that they've made up to go along with their Tokyo theme. We have a 2010 Toyota Tundra, kind of a four-wheeler, and it says Tokyo. It's for baseball, so really like that one. And that does theme well with the baseball. Having been to the Great American Ballpark, they're supported by Toyota, and they usually have a couple of large pickup trucks kind of hanging around. We have a 96 Porsche Carrera. I think we're just going to do a few more of these, and then we'll call it a day. Yep, just got a few more left in this box, it looks like. Actually, the rest of these are Matchbox, so I'm going to leave those for when we do a Matchbox. I don't want to have Hot Wheels and Matchbox all intermixed. So anyway, we'll call it a day with that showing. Hope you guys liked all these different cars. Don't know which one was your favorites. And as always, I invite you to go check out my friend Justin's Facebook page where he does custom diecast of Hot Wheels, HMR Diecast Customs. So go check out my friend Justin's page over there on Facebook. I'm sure he'll enjoy the folks coming over and commenting and liking and so on and so forth. Maybe some point in time, if I get the time or the talent, I might do that with some of these, build the awesome dioramas like he's got. But in the meantime, they're just going to stay packaged up. I'm going to get them boxed up here shortly, just so that I can kind of store them in, of course, climate control environment. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We did look at a lot of Hot Wheels today. So which ones were your favorites? I really don't have a favorite out of this batch. I really do like that 84 Pontiac Grand Prix. Not Grand Prix. Is it Grand Prix? A Firebird, I'm sorry. It's a Firebird, the Pontiac Firebird. Probably my favorite just because it reminds me of the old NASCAR pace cars back in the 80s. But several of these I really liked. Tomorrow we'll go back. Maybe we'll rip one of those Fairfield boxes there that's in the background. You can see it. They are back there. But we will have later on this afternoon for you guys the rules and what cards will be available in the giveaway. So please stay tuned later this afternoon as a supplemental video will be dropped. So once again, thanks for watching. I do appreciate all the likes, the subs, comments, etc., etc. We have a lot of fun here. Shake it up a little bit. So I've got some more Hot Wheels and diecast videos coming. So we will see you later, and then again tomorrow for a card video. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.